No running this time. Lights on, mirrors up, moments here. It's the moment of truth. No more excuses. Every choice you made comes back to use it. Friends turn goals when the pressure hits. Stand in the fire or forever quit. Moment of truth. Face it or lose it. Woke up to the same old lies in the mirror. Chase paper dreams, now the vision's clearer. Homies I roll with plotting on my back, smiling in my face while they sharpening the axe. I gave them trust, they gave me lessons. Now I'm counting scars instead of blessings. Karma don't sleep, it just waits patient. Every seed you plant grows its own payment. No cap, no filter, no fake applause. When the mask drops who you really are, it's the moment of truth. No more excuses. Every choice you made comes back to use it. Threads turn goals when the pressure hits. Stand in the fire or forever quit. Moment of truth. Face it or lose it. I used to run from mirrors, hated what I saw. Now I stare it down till the pain withdraws. Bills stacking high, pride stacking low. Had to learn the hard way, you reap what you sow. Temptation whispered, just one more play. But that road leads straight to yesterday. Lost some battles, yeah, but won the war inside. Took the L's and turned them into pride. No more hiding, no more fronting for the gram. Real, recognize real, that's the only plan. So when the night gets quiet and the doubts creep in, ask yourself straight, where do I begin? To fix the damage, to heal the sin. This is where the real story kicks in. It's the moment of truth. No more excuses. Every choice you made comes back to use it. Rise from the ashes or stay in the pit. Own your story. That's the ultimate hit. Moment of truth. Yeah, we all gotta face it.
And don't we all have to face that moment of truth? You know, I've been quiet. I've been back and observing a lot of things that I noticed that needs to be said here on this Moment of Truth podcast. Before I invite individuals in, we're going to cut the truth with the blade on this Moment of Truth. We're going to take you guys back in time, starting with Jody Kidd. Jody Kidd, you call yourself a Christian, right? But let's expose the real narrative behind this. A Christian wouldn't have demons on his show and symbolizing demonic things on his channel, which means it tells me a lot about you, Jody. It tells me that you are what we call in the Bible is the biggest hypocrite of all, which means you're a two-face. Now I'm going to cut the truth a little bit further, a little bit deeper, a little bit harsh. Many people would love to blame me, saying I'm drama, that I'm this and I'm not. No. Here's where I'm going to cut the narrative with the truth, the blade. And this blade is literally going to cut them to where they literally going to have to feel like they need to respond. But that's okay. Respond back, because guess what? Just because you respond it shows your true narrative. It shows that you can't handle the truth, and it shows deep down inside that you literally have to do the inevitable by sticking to the lifestyle of your lies, because you are nothing more than a liar. And here's where I'm going to cut the knife truth. And this knife is going to cut so deep that is going to cut edges. It's going to cut these people, as I would say, it's literally going to literally make them uncomfortable. And, you know, I could never fathom to live in my own comfortability than sitting around listening and being around these fake narcissistic individuals that portray that they was my friends, but now I see the true narrative behind the structures. So now we're going to get in more details, and we're going to start with Feck. Feck, there's a lot of things I know about you. A lot of things that I know that literally is the truth, and you're trying to run to this day hiding behind Dixie Broski's skirt tail because you don't want to come out and tell the truth about these fake accounts. You don't want to come out and tell the truth about you're the one that's doing all this drama. But that's okay. I'm about ready to cut it deeper than what it needs to be, because I got the blade in my hand, and this blade is going to cut the very lie out, where the blade will outshine your negativity and your childish acts. Because here's the thing, Feck. I gave you a choice to be a part of something, and you didn't want to listen. You didn't want to take heed. So now, here's what's going to happen. The truth is going to come out, Feck. Feck, you're the very reason why these fake accounts come, because we found out through one of my good friends, KJ, that when Dixie tells you to do something, even if it's a fake account, you run and do it. So we know who the real people is behind the fake accounts. You can't lie and try to portray it as me, because the truth has been come out on the moment of truth. And here's the thing. There's a lot more I'm going to say on the moment of truth. Feck, that's the only thing I'm going to say about you. Let's skip the page to Iceman. Iceman, you can run and try to hide behind Broski, saying that you're not a pedophile, but wasn't you the one that literally said and quoted, Iceman, that you was the one that was talking sexual to Jasmine when she was 16 years old? Here you are in your 30s, or 29 or 30s, talking sexual to a 16-year-old girl in the EFED world, which we call that a pedophile. Biggest pedophile of all time. So now, we are going to expose the true narrative here. And I've already sent invites to people that actually wants to get their truth out. And there's more people that's getting these links, because you see, the moment of truth, it's not about drama. It's about telling the truth. It's about letting people know the toxicity and the narrative behind their actions. And the man I'm bringing in is going to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome at this time, DJ Chaotic.
What's good, ladies and gentlemen? What's good, ladies and gentlemen? But as we start this whole narrative here, let's really break down this whole narrative here. Starting with you, Dixie Broski. The same Dixie Broski that always runs and tucks her tail between her ass. Every fucking time there's a problem, you go running to other people. But guess what? You never fight your own fucking battles. Now, do you, bitch? At the end of the damn day, you sit here constantly popping shit about all of us. But at the end of the day, where is all the truth behind the stuff that you said about other people? Mainly this one incident right here that I'm about to bring to the attention of the audience.
Hold on. Speaking about audience, I think we need to bring somebody in here that really was the mastermind that came on your podcast, DJ, and told the whole truth. I think he needs to come and tell the truth here on the Moment of Truth. And ladies and gentlemen, in the chat, please welcome one of my good friends and best friend, the one and only doctor of the commentary of the EFED world, but also one of my good friends in the call community / backyard wrestling community, the man, KJ Holloway, to the Moment of Truth.
What up, CJ? It's been a minute since I've been on your channel. It's been a minute since I've sat down and kicked the shit and talked to you. And me personally, I'm just like I said, I'm tired. I got tired of the bullshit that kept spewing out of they suck holes. I got tired of every single freaking day that Dixie would get up. First of all, you're running. 3 is acceptable. 3, because you gotta. If you're trying to, let's say you haven't. Us E-Fedders, us legendary OG E-Fedders that have been doing this shit since like 2015, 16. When it was available to get calls on community creations, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody that strayed away from like 2014 and got into this new thing of 2015 to now. That's how long this EFED shit's been going. Because at one point, everybody was just typing it. They got to the point where everybody started just doing backyard. Then when backyard kind of got a little difficult because everybody couldn't meet up, we came up with we revisited the EFED where we started it. So you know what? I don't know, man. This ain't working out, man. We don't feel like we get up. So we said we're gonna try to do this, but then the weather started getting bad. We couldn't always meet up. So hey, let's revisit this EFED stuff again. And we revisited it, but when it got to like 16, 17, 18, that's when EFED really picked back up. But so CJ, DJ, King Dominator, everybody that's been doing this, like me and King Dominator at the time were probably King Dominator and Gunshot were probably like the only 3 backyarders in the EFED world. And I can honestly say that we know firsthand, and CJ, who's been in the EFED world since EFED was first thought of, back when everybody was just making their groups, making their storylines, and typing them on Facebook. 3 shows are acceptable. 3. You got your Monday show, you got your Wednesday show, which is your NXT type show. And then you got your Friday show. Now, if you haven't, let's just say you've been working all week, you got a weekend off or you got a day off, and you want to go ahead and get all 3 of them shows out the way, do that. That's acceptable. You have 5 fucking shows. You got 5 shows to where if this was real life, y'all would be fucking fried.
Oversaturation.
Your wrestlers would fucking quit because you're booking these shows, and it's like, nigga, nah, we gotta go to the next town. It's like you're working for AEW. It's like you're working for the independent scene, and you gotta say, all right, once we're done here, we gotta go to the next town. Like, bro, we ain't gonna get no rest. We ain't gonna get no, like, we can't go to the hotel. We can't go get no food. We can't go get no rest. Like, what is you doing? Like, come on now. And a lot of people will probably agree with me because it is like that. It is. Because you cannot sit up here and tell me that you can't sit here and tell me that that's a good thing. I'm not hearing it. Not finna like I'm not hearing it at all. Like you're not gonna sit here and tell me you're not gonna sit here and tell me that you're not gonna sit here and explain to me that running 5 shows, 5 different shows is a good thing. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that. You're an idiot if you sit here and run 5 shows a day. You're not
Right.
giving like I said, if this was real life, you're not getting your wrestler's time to fucking breathe. You're not giving your show time to breathe. Every day I woke up. That's the first thing that popping up. That's what this is doing. And then for certain, you're sitting and you're not even communicating with your audience. You're not communicating with the people that's supposed to be watching. You're not communicating with the people. And then the one thing that pissed me off, right, is when I was staying with them, I reached out to Broski and asked them for some help, to ask him to help me. He was gonna help me get back on my feet. He was gonna help me and my wife get back on our feet. And for that, I appreciate that. But what I don't appreciate is the fact that you sat here and let Dixie twist your stupid mind into kicking us out, knowing we had a baby on the way. Now, if I would have lost my daughter, you would have had to deal with me. Not even me, my wife. Because my wife went through 9 months of hard labor with carrying our baby. You would have had to deal with me, sir. You wouldn't even have to deal with me. You would have to deal with my wife. But my wife, ooh, as passionate as she is about our child, come on now. You would have had to deal with her. And I wouldn't have did nothing. I would have sat here and let her. Because that's not right. We did nothing wrong to you. The whole time we was there, we put food in the house. When I had to go to work, you drove me to work for a week. You drove me to work for a week. The week coming into that, I stayed at a buddy of mine's house in town. Because at the time I was wrestling for TBW. And I asked my buddy, I said, hey man, I literally work right down the hill. You think I could just like he's a man, you can crash over here, man. We got a show Saturday anyway, so shit, you stay over here. All right, cool. I let my wife know. My wife didn't like it, but she was like, okay, I understand because you at least want to make a full check. Okay, cool. She instead of getting in my wife's ear and getting on the phone, you need to quit that job. You need to hurry up, come home. I said, first of all, them people at that job did not want me to leave because I was a good worker. They didn't want me to go. So I'm so surprised that, you know what I'm saying? So I leave. I quit my job. I leave. I do what they say. I said, hey, look, I'm finna find me a job in town. All right, cool. Dixie, here come Dixie. Instead of saying, oh, they got some apartments up here. They got a house over here they working on. They almost finished with. We ain't got no money. We ain't got nothing right now. Do you think in your pea brain ass head that we gonna go and get a place that fast? Come on now. Yeah, you talk to the landlord. You talk to the landlord, and we didn't ask you to talk to no landlord. Broski told us, "Nah, we gonna let them stay." Broski said, "Hey, we gonna let them stay here so they can save some money and get on their feet." But you sitting up here talking about some damn. Oh, they got an apartment over here. They got an apartment over there. I'm like, dude, what is you doing? Like, you have a problem. Like, you like. I said, you know what? Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. He, I sat up here after there was one morning, and this is where everything went to shit. One morning, because we when I got paid, that one time I got paid, I didn't even have much. It was my first check, and I said, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna give you what I got. I gave him $99.88. So my thing is, you charging me damn near $200, $300 to go back and forth. Like, who the fuck? So wait a minute. So the fact that you supposedly say that I owe you another $140, nigga, you were damn near charging me $300. Who finna pay that? For a fuck? Come on now. That little bit of ass car do not take all that gas. Come on now. Stop playing with me. Like, I was born at night, not last night. Stop playing with me. Like, play with your mama. Don't play with me. Like, I'm not no PlayStation or no Xbox. Play with your pussy. Don't play with me. Excuse my French. Cause you're not finna sit up here and play me like I'm between your legs or something. That's what we not finna do. Like, you sat up here. I told Broski that day, this is what happened. When it all came down to it, this is what happened. That morning, me and my wife hadn't even gotten up yet. My wife said, "Hey, babe, we gonna I was, me and my wife was talking with her. We was talking amongst each other, and she come knocking on the door. She's like, "Hey, there's this. I was just wondering, or I was just letting y'all know, or whatever. There's this something about a job in town, or something like it was something along those lines about a job in town or something." And my wife said something that she didn't necessarily agree with. Now, in my head, I'm thinking like my wife wanted me. And I tell y'all, my wife wanted me to be a stay-at-home dad, and I kept telling my wife, like, "Baby, I want to go to work or whatever. This, that, and the third." And she understood. She understood, but it was like I even told my wife, I said, "Babe, I wanna try to go and what I'm saying, I want to try to go to work or whatever." But I realized why she was saying that to me, because in her heart, she didn't trust Dixie. She didn't trust our daughter being around Dixie. And I understand that because Dixie does give creep vibes. So I understand that. I definitely didn't want my daughters to be around her daughters as big as they was. Like, nah, y'all mess around and hurt my damn baby. I've been have to put nah. So I'm not gonna have my little newborn baby. I come home, she got scratches on her or whatever, or something like that. Nah. But or I'm not gonna come home and Dixie on the damn game and my baby just sitting here crying, or everybody sleep and you come knocking on the door talking about, "Oh well, y'all got to get that baby quiet. He got to go to work in the morning." Babies cry. They're fucking newborns. That's just me. But yeah, so um, the more my wife said she wanted me to be a stay-at-home dad. She didn't like that. She took it as offensive. So she just went. She went, told Bronski whatever she told him, took the kids, left the house. Bronski, I knew something was up, so I go ask him. Hey, Bronski, what's going on, man? Like I seen her come in here talking to you. What's going on? Oh, she Barb wants you out. I'm like, wait, what?
Over you
Like,
being wanting to be a stay-at-home dad?
yeah.
That's crazy.
That is fucked up. I'm sorry. Excuse my French, but that's fucked up.
All because my wife.
That is beyond fucked up.
I mean,
My wife. That's the thing.
Getting on this topic, if you was a real friend to KJ, first of all, I'm going to say it here, and then I promise I'll let KJ feel what he was going to say. You wouldn't do the things that you did to him and basically kick him out and leave him stranded like he did with a newborn baby. That is the most fucked up scenario that I could see a human being doing. You are fucked up in the head, and I'm sorry for saying it, but it's true. But continue, KJ.
And it's like Dixie. I'm sorry, but I don't like calling women out their name because I respect women. But Dixie is such a pussy for what she did. Like, you couldn't even look at me in my fucking face as you was telling your dude to kick us out. Like, cause in my heart, I know David didn't want to do it. Like, a piece of him didn't want to do it.
If I may, KJ,
go ahead.
whose name is actually on the lease?
I
Who's
think
main name? Is it Devin or Dixie?
I think it's his.
And if it's
Okay,
his
so
house,
he has
then it
all
should
of
be
the
by his
say-so.
rules.
But here's the thing, though. If his name's the main name on that fucking lease, technically he has the all above authority. He could have said he could have told Dixie, how about you shut your fucking mouth, for one. And I'm gonna let my friends stay here as long as they fucking want. Plain and simple. I would have said it like that. That's just me.
It wasn't even that we was trying to impose.
But y'all were just trying to get on your feet, is what I'm getting at.
We were trying to get out the cold and get on our feet because my wife had fucked around and got a job in town. The day we got kicked out, I got an offer from Dixie Queen, Dairy Queen, whatever that shit is. I got an offer from her. I couldn't even take it, and my wife had to quit because we had to leave. In my head, I'm thinking, me and my wife packing up stuff.
Okay, first of all, Dixie Queen, I would not go to that restaurant. That sounds like a fucked up restaurant.
I actually agree with CJ on that one. Dixie Queen,
the Blizzard, Dixie Queen is one thing, but Dairy Queen, that's pretty good. Like
Dairy Queen. Hey, you want to know something? I got three of them fucking restaurants around me.
But
Manners made really good money working at Dairy Queen.
But
no, I'm not shitting either. All right, why the one? As a manager.
But no, it's like this. It's like I'm not even. I was pissed off, but I'm not even fucked up about it now because it's like God knows. You know what I'm saying? Who do what and who's genuine and who's not. So at the end of the day,
if y'all was here in Michigan, I'd gladly offer you all a place to stay.
And I appreciate that. I very much appreciate that.
I'll be straight up honest. 2 bedroom, 3
And I
bedroom job. Hell, I don't care.
And I even told him, I said, man, listen, man, we're not trying to, we ain't gonna, we ain't trying to impose on you. We gonna do whatever it is that we can to, help you out or whatever. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? I understand. And all he told me was to just find a job in town. And I understand that because getting to the job I already had, it was about 35, 45 minutes.
That's a good drive, though.
Like I said, I understand that. I wasn't even tripping about him on that part. I was tripping on the fact that you sat up here with your long head ass. You sat up here and just let Dixie just run over you and just like you. I'm gonna put this on the forefront. I don't give a fuck if you get mad at me. I don't give a fuck if you text me, go off on me, whatever. You mentally get raped by that woman and you let it happen. Like she beats the shit out of you mentally and you let it happen. Like
I'm sorry. If it was me, I wouldn't let that shit happen.
Because the day we got kicked out, I even told him, I said, man, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? She was like, even after I gave him the little money I did have, even after we quote unquote talked it out or whatever, he asked her, so do you still want them to stay? No, they gotta get you. Like, I'm sorry. Just fold it like a pack of laundry. Like, dude, you are a weak-minded individual. I'm sorry. I'm not saying you gotta control your woman, but you could have told her, like, sweetheart, maybe we all sit down personally, face to face, and talk this out like adults. Now, maybe what what his wife said rubbed you the wrong way. Maybe you could have explained what you meant or how it made you feel.
So she basically told Broski.
You such a pussy. You couldn't even stick around and look at us in our motherfucking face. You took them kids and got the fuck on and called him after the fact.
Let me ask you this, KJ.
Shoot.
So Broski basically let Dixie pretty much run that entire fucking household.
Like, who really, at the end of the day,
did it hit the nail on the head?
At the end of the day, Austin, this is what we really got to say here. Who really wears the pants in that goddamn household?
Apparently she wear the pants and the panties. He just there.
Who's really the manipulative one of the bunch there?
Dixie.
But the same Dixie Broski that sits here and doesn't want to admit when she's wrong, when she knows that she's wrong for everything that she's done to everybody that came to her E-Fed. Or by the way, it's not really your E-Fed.
Way before she even got there.
It's Devin's E-Fed.
I was there way before she even came into the fucking picture. That's the thing, though. I was there before she even came into the fucking picture.
Wow. And then here's the crazy thing about this, that's the kicker part of it.
Think about it like this,
is going on, like, while all this is going on, right? The moment she came into the picture is when everything went downhill for O&W.
Extremely.
Everything went downhill.
Devin didn't check her.
Productivity went downhill, and you basically burned bridges with a lot of creators that I met, and some of us is in this chat.
4 of us, actually.
4 of us is in this chat, along with the others that had stories of their own that told me a lot of things that they didn't like about it.
I will say this, though. They burnt the bridge with me the day that Devin decided to let her kick me the fuck out of the chats. And that was December 14th of 24.
Oh no. You wanna hear something else fucked up? That was another thing that fucked me up. She sat up here after we left, right? After we done, if it had not been for our roommate we got now, I don't know where we would have been at. We would have probably been still either there or in Lafayette somewhere fucking stuck. But it's all good though, you know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. But my thing was this though. Man sat up here. We left. We leave. We gone. This, that, and the third. We already gone or whatever. And once we already gone, we done left. We done already got our ride or whatever. It's all said and done. We good. We get where we going. Next thing I know, me and my wife both we kicked out of all the chats. I get on community creation when I finally get my game get set up. I go to look for my dude that I made. Gone. My wife character gone. We kicked out of all the chats. I said, "What the hell going on?" This
Wait,
is her.
so you mean to tell me?
Hold on.
This is her bitch. This is her punk ass.
KJ.
This is her punk ass excuse. Oh, y'all was inactive. Y'all wasn't active enough. Bitch, we got a whole baby on the way.
So wait. So you mean to tell me you created you and your wife on their end, and they couldn't even allow y'all to download y'all wrestler when y'all got to where y'all got to?
No. My wife made herself. We made our calls on they shit. And when I went to go and try to grab them, they was gone.
Damn.
So basically, is what you're telling us is that they deliberately took y'all's shit down.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's what both of you didn't do anything I asked you to do. Where'd you get those?
They're in that box.
And
Okay, those weren't
here's the
yours.
kicker part to this. That's the crazy thing. You do this to a man that y'all supposed to be kind-hearted to,
No, Benny
but
did
y'all
not
show
give
y'all
those
true
to you.
intentions.
Those are not the ones that Benny gave you. Those are ones that I bought for Benny and
The
he gave
world.
to your sister.
I mean, let's be blunt, real here, KJ. That's
But
some
just take it,
disrespectful shit right
even
there.
though it's not yours, you're still gonna take it and wear it. It's bullshit, Austin. You're almost 26 years old. Start acting like it. You know for a fact it's not yours. So why would you take it?
But yeah, it's crazy how they want to twist narratives and stories, but y'all want to say y'all kind-hearted individuals and y'all want to treat people like family, but yet y'all don't treat people like family by doing that. Am I wrong, KJ?
No, like, cause me and my wife, when y'all sat here and said y'all like how y'all don't get food stamps and y'all gotta use regular money.
And for a man of your kind-hearted nature to provide food in their household.
No. That credit go to my wife. That credit go strictly to my wife.
I'm just putting this in general.
Okay.
I'm just putting this in general for you and your wife, for your wife to be as kind-hearted as she is, to put food in their household, and yet they don't even respect that portion of the narrative in general. Because I say this to myself: if I would have somebody staying at my house and they was providing food for me, I would be appreciative of that every step of the way. That's the difference between people that literally, and then for all this blabber that she wants to do, saying she was rushing y'all. By the time y'all got there, y'all couldn't even settle down days until she started picking apart what she wanted y'all to do. That's crazy. In its own merit. They should be ashamed of themselves, and they should look at themselves in the mirror and say, why are we not being appreciative of what we have in front of us? I mean, let's be abundantly clear here. Y'all want to sit here and say y'all treat people like family, but how is that treating people like family? That's really disrespectful.
You could have thought about it like this: the what 2 or 3 people that would have came to the house, the 2 or 3 people that we met while we was over there, or anybody that knew we was there. You know what I'm saying? What if them folk would have found out? Oh, they pregnant or whatever. Them folk would have immediately called CPS. Now,
exactly.
Come on, man.
And here's the thing about it. This is why there's only a select few individuals, and I mean this wholeheartedly, KJ, that would literally open their doors and be respectful in a time of that measure of your wife having hurt your child and somebody being pregnant. That would be the first priority that would be on everybody's mind at that moment, is making sure the baby is safe. Key thing, safe. No disrespect or anything, but that the safe part is making sure the baby is okay.
No, you're absolutely right. Cause bro, I'm gonna tell you, me and my wife was so pissed that day. Like I had never been so pissed off in my life, and she just standing there looking stupid. Like,
and here's the other thing that's the kicker part that Daisy probably failed to realize with this. Okay, you are a woman, mind you. Okay, keep this in mind, KJ. You are a woman, mind you. The first thing you should be any idea of is, you know, when a woman is pregnant, you stress a lot about a lot of things going wrong or a lot of things possibly to go right in that situation.
DJ, let me tell you something. If my wife had lost our baby, if our baby would have got taken, I promise you, that whole house would have got flipped upside down. Because I promise, it wouldn't have even been me she had to worry about. It was my wife, because my wife did not. My wife did not play
that completely, but this is the thing.
My wife did not play when it come to our babies. Like, when it come to our little ones, come on now.
Like, this is my thing that I'm saying here. As respectful as it is when you see a woman pregnant, you like as any individual would have to do.
DJ, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something real quick. Put yourself in her shoes or in our shoes or whatever. This man came all the way from here to another state to pick you up and bring you all the way back here. What if he would have told you, y'all ain't married, y'all ain't got kids together? What if he would have told you, nah, this too much for me. I'm a bachelor or whatever. I'd rather just, you know what I'm saying? What if he would have did that? Then what? You be looking
like
stupid.
in my shoes. If I was in that same narrative, I would have been in a kind-hearted mood, but also really surveying the situation at hand that you went through, KJ, or she went through, And I would have been said to myself this. Ain't no way in hell I'm sitting up here trusting a woman of that magnitude who has done people wrong in the long run and really think that she's gonna get away with it? Nah. There is no excuse for you to act that way when a woman is pregnant.
I'm talking about me and my wife. Well, mainly my wife, because I was always working. My wife my wife is a friendly person, and she has the warmest heart. She's a sweetheart. She's mean when she has to be. You know what I'm saying? Like my wife is not the type of person where I'm just be a bitch for no reason. Like she's not that type of person. She's really a kind hearted person. Like my wife would give you her last dollar if she could, and that's what I respect about her. But you run into a woman like Dixie. Dixie is one selfish individual. Like she cares only about self. Like the excuse for putting us out, right? The excuse was, oh, we just want to walk around naked and have our house to ourselves, this, that, and the third. Boy, you about 30, 40 years old. Who you got kids in the house. Who finna watch y'all walk around butt naked? Come on now. Who finna sit here and watch y'all walk around butt naked with no clothes? Come on now. Just stop it. Just stop the cap. Just stop the cap right now. Like find something original, bro. Like that's some shit. That's some stuff you do when you in your 20s and you and your girl, you know what I'm saying, y'all done been together a long time and y'all finally get y'all own place. That ain't no you do when you and your like now don't get me wrong. If you ain't got no kids and your kids done moved out the house, okay, that's fine. Then you do something like that. But you got kids in the house. You got kids in the fucking house. Come on now. Like act your age and not your wage. Like no. And if you didn't hear me, listen, open your ears and listen again. Act your age, not your wage. Cause I'm telling you, like CJ, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I was letting you speak.
Yeah, because Devin had popped out. He said he was gonna be back. But yeah, act your age and not your wage. Cause if I'm gonna explain this so her P brain can if she ever hear this, her P brain can understand. Her simple inbred mind can understand what I'm saying. When I mean act your age and not your wage, meaning if you go to work, you go to McDonald's or something like that, you making $7.25 an hour versus a motherfucker that's making like $22 an hour. You ain't got no reason to be piping up. You need to pipe down, like at your age, like at your age. Don't act like you 30 years old. Act like you 31, 28, whatever. Don't be acting like you like the wage you make. Don't act like that. Like no, because I'm telling you fuck. Oh, I'm telling you, you fuck. My mama and my dad taught me this at a young age. You fuck over people, it's gonna burn you in the long run. I even had to learn this from my wife at one point because she would. My wife is very wise, and she teaches me stuff that even at one point I didn't know. But because I learn a lot from her, I do. Everybody hate to admit that they don't learn them from their spouse. I learned a lot from my old lady. I learned a lot from my baby. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things she taught me was don't burn all your bridges. Don't burn all your bridges because the second you do, you the second you burn them bridges, it's too late. It is too late. You gotta treat people like you sit up here and you say, "Oh, I read my Bible, this, that, and the third." How are you a Christian and you just set up here? You are like we stole from you or something. You are like we just planned to rob you or something, or just stole from you, or just ate you out of a house and a freaking home. We were just trying to get on our feet until until our little one came. And to be honest, I'm kind of glad we didn't have our baby in that house because so the day comes, she tell what's his name to kick us out. We leave. We gotta pack all this stuff up. We gotta pack all this stuff up, and we gotta pack all this stuff up. And the crazy part is, I'm sitting here like I'm sitting here like damn, like, we gotta put all this stuff up. Like it was when I say the shit was so like when I say that I was upset, I was highly upset. Like I was so upset. Okay. Whew.
But yeah, that's something you don't do. Like, especially if you said you're going to help people and then you turn your word and go right back on it. That's what pisses me off.
When I tell you, CJ, that was one of the most heinous freaking crimes that could ever be committed in humanity. Like, I mean it. Like, no, that was bad. Like, no, like you. It takes a lot to piss. It takes a little lot to piss me off, but you can even ask my wife. I'm yelling. I'm just mad as hell. Like, bro, what the did we do to you? Like, don't get on here. And that's one thing I'm gonna say. Don't get on here and lying, talking about we did this and we did that, and it's not the truth. Don't get on here and lie. So I'm telling you, it's you talking about don't believe the haters and don't believe what people say. This, that, and the third. Nah. Don't get on here and lie. That's not what we about to do. Don't get on here and lie. Because you know for a fact that if a person did a fact check on you, it'll come back not conclusive. It'll come back not true.
You know, it goes back to, and this is kind of funny in a way, I've watched this commercial, show me the Carfax. Well, show me the,
I'll show you the receipts.
Yeah, show me the receipts on the people facts, is what I should say.
Because, like I say, I'm thinking to myself, okay, we straight, you know what I'm saying? We got us a little place to stay or whatever for a little while. We straight, at least so we can save up and get to know the area and the neighborhood. She's showing us where the schools and stuff at. She's showing us all this extra stuff. I'm like, bruh, you showing us all these apartments and all this, that. I'm just like, wait a minute now. We ain't even, what you talking about? So, like I said, we leave, we get where we going, and we get where we going, and like I said, she kicks us out of all the chats, kicks us out of every. I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck? Like, what you kick us out of the chats for? What's that about? Like, what you kicking us out of chats for? Y'all wasn't active enough. I'm like, come on, man. Like, people got lives outside of this. Like, this is meant to be fun. This is meant to be something on your downtime. Y'all making it like you made this like it's a real job. Y'all wasn't active enough. I'm like, come on, man. Like, people got lives outside. Like, this is meant to be fun. This is meant to be something on your downtime. Y'all making it like you made this like it's a real.
You know, the saddest part is, it goes back to what you said. If you're going to really help somebody, practice what you preach. Don't just say you're going to help them. Then when you basically do what you did to KJ and his wife, basically just throw them out and just say, they owe you this and that. In all reality, the way I look at things, you technically owe KJ for a lot because his wife had to bend over backwards getting your guys' kids food stamps and shit. So, I mean, you better be careful what you say because that hand will come and bite you on the long run.
Like, we took our food stamps and put them in their house. We sat here and we took our food stamps and put it in there. My baby went and make, even when the food stamps came, and even when we thought they wasn't gonna come, my wife went out her way and made a way to make sure they had food in their house. We found she found food pantries and some more shit. So I'm just really sitting here like, why you sitting up here being an asshole? Like ain't nobody did nothing to you. Ain't nobody did nothing to you. Ain't nobody treat you no different type of way. Ain't nobody did none of that. You sitting up here being an a-hole, and you know you being an a-hole, and you don't want to admit it. And when we left, like I said, we wouldn't even gone a good 20 minutes, 30 minutes to an hour. We kicked out of everything. Oh, we not active enough. So you mean to tell me you want to get on your little live, your little shoot the shit podcast and say how y'all ain't brainwashing and how y'all ain't doing this, that, and the third when the most pettiest, idiotic, fucking statement, comment you could tell me, reason you could cockamamie me as reason you could tell me is we're not active enough. Do you not understand we got a whole child on the way? Do you not understand that me and my wife have to worry about the safety of our baby? And then, not to mention, I was even worried that you was gonna go behind our back. And I'm not saying this happened, but I was scared that I was even worried, like, damn, I hope she don't go behind our back and call them peoples. I really hope she don't go behind our back and call them peoples. Cause I'm telling you right now, my wife would have been pissed off to the highest of festivity had you would have went behind our back and caught them peoples on us.
I would have been pissed too if that would have happened.
Because now we got to explain to our folks, you know what I'm saying, our family members who knew we was having a baby, we got to explain to them what happened. Then me and my wife got to go through all this legal stuff just to get our baby. Come on now, you don't use your head and think. Like, the only excuse you kept giving me was, oh, we just want the house to ourselves and we just want to feel comfortable and walk around. So you didn't feel comfortable with us being there. What the fuck was we gonna do to you? What was we gonna do? What threat was we to you? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What threat was we to you? To where you had to kick us out like that. And then not even kick us out of the house, you kicked us out of the chat too. I mean, to be me personally, I don't give a fuck about y'all's chat. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I don't give two motherfucking fucks about y'all chat. I don't give a shit about y'all company. That shit can burn in flames. And I'll stand right over it and piss on the ashes. But ain't no way you, nah, dog. Like, that shit not cool. That shit not cool at all. That shit is cockamamie as hell. Don't sit up here and act like you sit in here and read your Bible and think you're a Christian. Nah. Yeah, I admit Christians make mistakes, but they tell God they sorry and they repent for that shit. But don't and you know, I'm not trying to use the Lord's name in vain, but don't sit up here and read your Bible and you know, you a Christian, this, that, and the third, and you go and do some shit like this. See, now God looking at you like, damn, this man reach out to you for help. You know what I'm saying? Don't really got nothing. Trying to make it, trying to get on his feet, trying to make it. Ain't like I asked you for money. Ain't like I asked you for $1 million. I just asked you, could you help me get on my feet until whenever? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't sitting up here. I never sat up here and, like I said, if I sat here and I even told him, I said, man, listen to me. If I need to, if we gotta speed this up a little bit, if I gotta find a job in town to where, if I gotta find a job in town to where, if I gotta find a job in town to where it's convenient for you, cool, I'll do that. And I was mad because I had just got that job and I wasn't trying to leave. But I said, you know what? All right, cool. Whatever. And the fact that I had to leave my job to accommodate your vehicle, and then you still kick me out. Now I'm out of a place to stay, and I'm out of a job. So you and Dixie pretty much screwed us. You screwed me and my wife both, because my wife lost her job too. She worked so hard to get that job, and then she had to quit because you was kicking us out. So I'm saying this right here, right now. I will never forgive y'all for that. My wife would never forgive y'all for that. As far as I'm concerned, y'all dead to us. We dead to y'all, y'all dead to us. Don't mention us on no story. Don't mention us in no podcast. This probably my last time talking about y'all. And I mean that. I don't want nothing else to do with y'all. Y'all are evil, manipulative, vindictive bastards. And to be honest, I hope y'all company burn. I hope y'all go out of business. And all y'all have to do is get creative people from Community Creations. Because working with actual people, no, you don't deserve y'all don't deserve to work with people. Y'all don't deserve to work with nobody. Sorry, not sorry. I wasn't even worried about me. I was more worried about my wife. Because she the one carrying our precious angel. I was more worried about her. Because I'm letting you know right now, if I swear to goodness, if anything had to happen to where we lost our baby, oh my God. I ain't no telling what my wife would have did. Because that's not right. And we did nothing to you out of the way. We never stepped on no toes. We never spoke out of line, nothing. Even when you told us some disturbing things when it came to your kids, we didn't do that either. We stayed. When I say we literally were. My wife had to literally tell me, "Babe, go on, come in the room. Come in the room." I would get mad because, like, damn. Like, I don't, me personally, I don't like being locked in no room all day. All day long. I don't like being locked in no room. I don't. But I have to understand where my wife was coming from when she said it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not finna sit up here and make like everything was gravy because it wasn't. I'm not finna sit up here and act like y'all was the best people on earth because you wasn't. I'm not finna sit up here and act like then after all of this goes down, after everything happens, we even tried to reach out to y'all on some trying to be cool type stuff. And y'all putting our stuff on scene. Y'all putting our stuff on. I'm like, damn, what we do? And the first thing you say is, "Oh, when is your husband gonna pay my when is he gonna pay my husband for the rides he did to work?" No, hey, how you doing? No, how's the baby? Did the baby come? Nothing. Just, "Oh, when's he gonna pay my husband his money?" But what? It's the way you did us. I shouldn't have to pay you nothing. I shouldn't have to pay you nothing. As a husband, I was worried about the safety of as a husband and a father, I was worried about the safety of my wife and my child. Damn me, shit. I done been through this shit. I done been put out of better places. I could have dealt with my shit. I could have figured some shit out. I was worried about my wife and my child. Because their life is more important. Honestly, if you ask me, my wife and my child's life is more important. I can drop dead right now. I would be okay knowing that my wife and my child was straight. And that's just me. Because that's what type of person I am. I'm not gonna sit up here and think of myself when it comes to my wife and my child. And we in that type of situation. And I know it's gonna be cold outside. I'd rather my wife and my child be okay than me. If a motherfucker sit up here and tell me right now, you gotta get out. You gotta get out my house. Okay, cool. Just don't kick them out. Just keep them. If I go to a shelter right now, we only got room for one person. I would tell them, hey man, take my wife and my child, bro. I'll figure this out. My wife has had to tell me, nah, babe, you not doing that. We not doing that. I would tell her, like, babe, listen to me. Don't sit up here and no. Ain't no what we doing. No. They say they got room for one person. That's what's gonna happen. That's what it is. It is what it is. That's what it is. I would tell them. I would tell her. I would tell them people. CJ, you here?
Yep, I'm still here.
Okay. I would sit here and tell them, like, hey, man, look, like, if y'all ain't got room for me, cool. Just take my wife and my baby. Take them. They don't deserve to be out here like that because of my fuck ups, because of my mistakes and my decisions. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man, and I can admit my wrongs and my mistakes. But I'll tell them, oh, man, look, man, just take my wife and my baby, man. Don't. I don't want them out here like that. Just take them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the fact that she did that, Dixie, I will never forgive you. And your husband ain't got to worry about me paying. My phone fell in the trash can. It's okay. Sorry about that, boo-boo.
I would love to hear your wife on these topics.
It's ironic that my phone fell off the counter and into the trash can because that's exactly what y'all is.
Oh God, here we go. Everybody in your federation is garbage. I know where KJ's going.
I mean, they is garbage. Cause ain't no way in the hell you gonna sit up here and think that you cool enough to you got brownie points because you kicked out a pregnant wife and her husband. So that makes you cool, right? Like they give you brownie points. That make you cool because you kicked out a pregnant wife and her husband. Come on, man. You don't get no brownie. You don't get no points for that. You don't get no brownie points for that. If anything, motherfuckers will look at you and say you a fucking idiot. They'll despise you for shit like that. But hey, who am I? And I'm gonna say this, and this probably the last thing I say about y'all. Both of y'all are sick. Your whole household is sick. And honestly, y'all need help. Serious mental help. And honestly, in my opinion, fuck ONW, fuck it as a label, as a brand, as a stable, as a staff, and as a motherfucking crew.
Oh,
fuck what ONW stand for. Fuck what it means. Fuck the people behind it. Hell, and if you're on a roster, fuck you too.
You know, the funniest thing is about that, KJ, is this. You know how they said that they're going to do a tribute for me and saying that, we just tributing CJ for what good work he's done. Yeah, because I'm the game changer. I changed the EFED for better, for worse, unlike you, which I'm going to say something of my favorite movie. I don't know if you ever watched it, KJ, Homie the Clown. That's when I smack you in the back of the head and say, homie, don't play that.
Dude, when I tell you, CJ, when I tell you that Homie the Clown was one of my favorite characters in life, because when he say homie don't play that, he really mean homie don't play that. Like, you not finna sit up here and do that and think that's cool, bro. Homie don't play that. What you think you're doing? Nah, man. Like, motherfucking no. Homie don't play that. When everybody saw Homie the Clown, everybody just thought of him as a depressed man who got sucked into a gig that he never got out of. No, Homie might have been a clown, but he was a character that you really had to you truly really had to just like look at deeper than that. Like, what I mean is you have to look at it like, damn, like he's not just, you know what I'm saying, being a clown for the kids. He's not just being a clown for the kids. He's spitting facts. He's spitting knowledge that's gonna carry us. That's gonna carry us throughout whatever it is we go through in life. And I'm not gonna sit here. Like I said, I used to sit as a little kid. I sit here, watch Homie the Clown, and some of the stuff he would say. Okay, man, ain't no way in the hell, and somebody need to hit them in the back of the fucking head. Fuck shoving a taco down your windpipe. I need to take a big ass black sock and hit you in the back of the fucking head and tell you, homie, don't play that. And if anybody in a right mind did exactly what y'all did to us, oh my God. Lord help us. Lord help us. Lord help us. And any fact of y'all having any type of, listen, Lord help the mentally challenged universe that has left us. If y'all decide to have any kids of your own or anything else, because you two are the stupidest motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. Y'all are just
kind of funny that you say this. I gotta go. There's another movie that popped in my head now since you got me on this topic. I don't know if any of you guys actually watched the Next Friday movie where Craig and Day Day's in their apartment and you know they get robbed by this Santa Claus, and you know Craig he cracks me up because he says. And the police asked him, what did he look like? Was he gray beard, fat and jolly? He's like, no. Could you imagine Bobby Brown in a goddamn Santa Claus outfit? Picture old dirty. And then
he goes, no. He goes, picture. Oh, can you picture that? Picture old dirty bastard in the Santa Claus suit. Can you picture that? Do you know who old dirty bastard is? Like, bro, no, bro. I cannot picture ODB in a motherfucking Santa Claus outfit. I cannot at all.
And then he goes back and says, do your jobs. And he's like, I am doing my job. You know, we are doing our jobs. He's like, we the victims, man. We the victims. And the cops literally say a phrase that they are trying to portray themselves as the victims. That victim shit's overblown.
That victim shit is way overblown. I'm sorry. That was a train and you missed it. And then you want to tell me and my wife we was inactive. We wasn't active enough. When you and Iceman and fucking fake wigger want to sit up here, bro, you are not, I'm just going to say this. You're not black, sir. You're not black. You are Canadian. Stop running around here thinking you got the right. And don't get me wrong, I don't even do this. This not me. I don't even do this shit because it's not my word to claim. But on behalf of the culture, I'm just gonna say it. Don't be running around here thinking you got the right to say that and then think people gonna still be cool with you after that. Like, don't be running around here saying that. You was Canadian. You from Canada. Like, come on now. You don't hear nobody calling you Maple Brown eating goat fucker, do you? No. So don't be running around here thinking you got the black card and you don't. I'm not, listen, I'm not a racist person. I've never been racist. I never will be. I don't like racist people. I despise them. I'm not racist at all. But don't come thinking that you got don't do that. Don't come in my shit. Don't come in my space thinking that you don't come in my face thinking that we the same. Don't come in my shit thinking we the same. Somebody's gonna walk up to me talking about what's up, my nigga. Nah. Nope. No. That's not your forte. That's not what you do. You from Canada. If people in Canada say the word nigga, okay, that's on them. I ain't over there to hear them say that. But for you to be in America and think you got the black card, don't do that. And even if you was black, you make black people look bad. Because you sitting up here being a mole for people that don't give a damn about you. Fact, you are a sniveling, suck-up slug. And I mean that with every fiber in my being, sir. I wouldn't hire you to wipe my toilet.
You know, the funniest thing is about this, KJ, I'm going to say something as Day would say on next Friday, and you're going to say that it's a Day quote, but don't hate, appreciate.
Nah, in that case, don't hate, violate. Do not hate, violate. That's exactly what's going to happen.
In other words, I'm just going to tell you exactly what Day said. One of the girls, when they had the security outfits, some of them's got rented titties.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, sir. This no. We're not gonna do that, sir. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that, sir. Oh my goodness. But it's like, no, bro. Like, you're not gonna sit up here and think that's cool, bro. Like, nah. Get out of here with that. Miss me with that bullshit. Like, nah. Fake. You are nothing more, nothing less than a sellout son of a so and so. And if anybody got a problem with it, hey, tough titty. Yeah, you understand? Like, don't.
Or, and what KJ's saying, tough rent titties.
Because you're not gonna sit here and they got my back. First of all, this is what I'm gonna say. First of all, how you gonna be a mole? How you gonna be a mole for somebody, for a company, for a federation that, quite frankly, don't need to be in fucking no? How you gonna be? How you gonna have a federation? How you gonna be a mole for a federation that don't care about you? That don't even need to be running. Because all y'all doing, you got so many, you got everybody on I can screen share my PlayStation right now and go on community creations. Well, I don't know, PlayStation's probably, I think PlayStation's down right now. But if you go on there and type in ONW, damn near half of everything on that shit say Broski this, Broski that. You got Fake Broski, Live Broski, Dixie Broski, Live Broski, Fake Broski. I said, what the? I'm just like, man, this don't make no damn sense. Y'all are sad. Y'all are
You know what? I'm gonna quote something that Cat Williams just said, because you mentioned the name Broski. Is when Cat Williams got the clamps on Terry Gordon which his character is Damien's balls, and he's like, "Everybody back, ball juice everywhere." Where, in other words, in the Moment of Truth podcast, everybody back, brosky juice everywhere.
Nah, it's Cat Williams. That was Terry Crews, and who played Damon. And he's like, yeah, everybody, I want everybody back. It's gonna be ball juice everywhere. Yeah. And it hurts. You imagine getting vice grips on your testicles. That shit hurts. And he's like, everybody get back. I would have thought get back too. Like, bro, get on back, bro. Don't go on about your business. Get on back. Don't come over here. Don't come over here messing with me. Get on back. Like, but nah, but on some serious shit, I can't even get on the. I don't know how long PlayStation gonna be down, bro. Like, but nah, see what I'm saying? What the it's there's a lot going on. It's just that's just it. And honestly, it's it brings an honest like it pisses me off to the point where it's like it truly utterly pisses me off that it's like it truly have to come to this. But it's cool. Like I said, it's cool. I'm not tripping. I'm past it. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping on it. I'm cool. You know, I'm not finna sit up here and I'm not finna be a victim. I'm not finna be a victim. I'm not finna, act like we supposed to be all cool and cordial and collective and let everything pass. Nah, that shit's dead. Honestly, if it was up to me, in my opinion. Because honestly, I could give two damns about what y'all say, about what y'all do. I don't give a fuck. Because y'all ain't true Christians. Y'all don't live by the word. Y'all know. So y'all can say what y'all want to say what y'all want to say, feel how y'all want to feel, do what y'all want to do. I don't give a damn. Y'all can make a podcast and talk about us till the wheels fall off. I don't care. Just keep that over there. Keep that over there. Keep that.
Before, KJ, when they fire back on these podcasts, it's only showing us that we're right. That's the only thing it's showing, because you are trying to cover up your lies, and everybody's now figuring you out. It's kind of like reading a book. Once you read the book, you know the ending. Guess what? Your ending's about to be fulfilled, and that's not my prophecy. You're writing your own prophecy by doing stupid shit that you're doing.
Keep this over there. Like my bae said, we over here. I even told him at one point. I said, man, wait, look, why don't y'all just leave this shit? My wife tried so hard to get everything back the way it was and try to, mend ways and stuff like that. She tried. They was not trying to hit it. It was, oh no, they ain't gonna be no peace because CJ this and CJ that. I got so tired of hearing that shit. I'm like, man, come on, bro. I'm pretty sure CJ don't want y'all on his nuts because that's his old lady's job if he got one. Like, come on, man.
You know, to me, it sounds like they're a bunch of cock scrobberlins, is what I'm gonna call them.
You damn. Like, why you gotta ride this man like a rodeo show? Like, come on, man. Like, y'all gotta get it together. Get it together or leave it alone. Cause honestly, it ain't looking good for y'all. Sorry, but it's not. It's not looking good for you.
I mean, a lot of people's finding out. Ricky's finding out. KD knows the truth. DJ knows the truth. KJ knows the truth. I mean, how many more people, really and truly has to know the truth before you really get a boo-boo to where nobody wants to listen to you no more? I mean, it's coming down to the point that nobody wants to work with you because, like KJ said, you keep doing people wrong, you keep burning bridges, and you're back to Exhibit A, back to point A.
Because I'm telling you, y'all gonna keep burning bridges, and I kept saying that shit. Y'all gonna keep burning bridges to motherfuckers that want to work with y'all no more. Motherfuckers gonna stop working with y'all stupid ass. He kept going and kept going and kept going. So what? Hey, I can only say so much. I can only say
In other words,
so much.
I gotta say this, damn it. Next Friday's been on my mind, but you know what? You guys remind me of Day Day when he tries to get out with a seatbelt. I'm gonna be Craig. You remedial, and then you're gonna be looking at me like, "What's that?" And I'm gonna say retarded.
Man, retarded. That's straight redundancy. Like that is past retarded. That's redundancy. Like if you don't know what redundancy means, now I'm not talking about you. But if you don't know what redundancy means, let me explain. Redundancy is the most intelligent word that stands for retarded. That is retardation. Like, you gonna sit here and tell me that, like, y'all are such good Christians, and y'all no, don't do that. Don't do that. No. You stand on business. You did what you did. You said what you said. So stand on that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't want us there. You ain't want us there no more. All right, cool. Stand on that. Like, don't be. And then here was the crazy part, CJ. Like, you want to sit up here and text us after the fact. Oh, your husband still owe my husband money. I'm like, bitch, I'm not giving you nothing. I'm not giving you Nathan. Not a damn thing. Because honestly, motherfucker, no. I don't, like, I do right by people that do right by me.
KJ's like Cat Williams. He's not in the phone book, man. I'm not even in the phone book.
Oh my God. That was fucking stupid. This man said phone book. I'm not even in the phone book. Hey, Damon wanted that ass. He was gonna stop at no point to get it. He wanted it. He wanted what he wanted. He wanted that ass. So you just gonna have to give it up. And I don't know if y'all know him, but what's his name? What Fleece Johnson say? Look here, I like you and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours. Like, you like they say now, this new shit going around, F around and find out. That's exactly what happened. You fucked around and you found out. And you found out the hard way. Motherfucker, I'm telling you, you can't sit here and burn bridges with people and think that shit's cool, think that shit is a game. What if y'all would have sent my wife in a depressing state to where she wanted to hurt herself? Or what if y'all would have sent her into a mental state to where something was to happen to our child and we couldn't come back from it. So it's like, nah, man, I'll never forgive y'all for that. I will never. Y'all are dead to me in my book. Like, I don't like y'all. I don't fuck with y'all. Y'all mention us? Okay, cool. Keep that shit over there. Don't come over here with that bullshit. Don't come over here with that bullshit. Don't come over here with that bullshit. Don't come over here talking about how, oh, I'm sorry and I didn't mean it and we just want to. I don't want to hear that shit. Cause the second you threaten my child and my wife's life and liberty, no, I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. I don't like you.
In
No.
other
That's
words,
all facts.
in other words, it's like this. I watched this kid on Facebook where he says, "I bullshit, I bullshit."
Right, right. I know exactly where you're going, CJ. But here's the real thing, and this is where I want to really get into knee deep into this narrative here. Y'all say y'all are this, y'all say y'all that, but guess who's the big bad bullies now? Y'all are, because y'all have ripped and tore a lot of individuals that really thought that y'all was going to be caring and thoughtful. But in the meanwhile, y'all sit here and spew all these hatred lies and turn your back on people when you brought them in your establishment. I don't see y'all as kind-hearted individuals. Y'all are fraudulent. Fraudulent ain't even the word for y'all right now. Y'all have basically shown y'all true narrative to the world. And where is this getting y'all? Nowhere far. We don't sit up here and say what we're saying for a reason. Because at the end of the day, y'all made y'all bed. Y'all need to go fix yourselves. Why can't y'all chin check what y'all do, but we can basically chin check y'all better than anybody else?
Or should I say this podcast chin checks you better because I brought it back and then you guys, got mad at the point that I brought this podcast back, that you guys thought really and truly you got shut down, but you failed in that category, just like you failed breaking mine and KJ's friends up. I mean, what else are you guys going to fail at again? I mean,
It's kind of ironic, CJ, that this is the thing here. And let me break this down in context for people that don't understand. Y'all basically sat there, and I was around when this happened, so you can hold me to this. I sat there and watched you, Dixie Browski, do a whole podcast on the dead military man's father, yet you sit here and don't even want to admit that you said what you said out your mouth, but you want to sit here and spew lies like your word is golden. You forget, I was around when that happened. I watched the podcast when it went down on Iceman's channel. You want to know who got the proof of that podcast? KD. So if you want to chin check anybody, chin check yourself.
I believe.
And hold on, CJ. I'm gonna just say this: any man that's gonna sit up here and have a E-Fed relationship with an underage child, man, I don't fuck with you, gang. Going on over there with that pedophile ass shit. Don't come over here talking about we cool. No, I don't want nothing to do with you.
And at the end of the day, I did not even know that this was all going down until CJ broke it out in the forefront on his shows recently before all this was dead down. I was listening to all this, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm sitting up here around an individual who did this, and yet he don't even want to admit that he did it. Fuck out of here.
And he not gonna tell you. He not gonna tell you. He not gonna tell you he did
But
it. He
I
not
sat
gonna
there periodically as I'm in these calls with them, and literally, first thing out of Dixie's mouth, oh, when you gonna talk to Jaslyn, Iceman? When you gonna talk to Jaslyn? Hello.
there was this
I mean,
hold
here's
on,
the
hold on.
thing.
There
I
was
don't
this
mean to interrupt KJ here, but this has got to be out on this podcast. It's funny how I talked to Colin Klein, and Colin's basically telling me, and this is one of my good friends in JTV, he's telling me that Iceman's been stalking Jaslyn. Jaslyn even saying out of her own mouth she don't want nothing to do with Iceman. So that tells
Wow.
me red flag right there.
Huge red flag.
You can put your intake on that as well.
That is a huge red flag.
Hold on, DJ. There was this guy. There's this guy named Tom Bryce who does Sports Wire for backyard wrestling and underground wrestling. And I think it was during my interview. She popped in, asked a question or whatever. Okay, cool. I turned around. I said, you know what? Let me check Jaslyn out. Let me check her videos out. Because I seen she had a channel. You can look at her videos, look at her whole room, look at her background. You can tell she's a kid at heart. I said, nah, but she got to be no more than 16, 17. Her whole background got action figures all over the place. I'm just like, wait a minute now. I understand, grown women like this game, but nah, she got to be a kid at heart, bro. Like she got to be at least 16, 17. I thought she was at least. I thought I was always under the because the way they was always talking in those chats, I was under the impression that they was grown, that she was grown. True story. I thought she was grown. I always thought Jaslyn was grown. I thought she was a woman. I thought she was a grown woman that was overly obsessed with the game. That's it.
Because in the eyes of the Broskies, they literally don't see age. They sat there and they hid behind ages, thinking that they had saying that they had children. But guess what? When really you had underage kids in an eFed chat with grown ass adults. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Because I don't see the logic in kids being in a grown ass adult chat with grown people in eBay.
Because low key, we could have got in trouble for that shit.
And then the fact of the matter is, you basically say no cursing, yada yada yada. But at the end of the day, they still this is why most e-feds have what they have now. They do background checks for a reason. To stay away from underage kids.
I mean, here's the thing that,
because you got predator catchers out here that's just catching people. Do you realize I watch these people. I watch like Gideon and people. It's this dude named Skeet Hansen and DeMarcus Cousins the third and stuff like that. I watch EDP watch. I watch these type of people and I listen to the stories and I watch how they be catching these predators in the most ridiculous ways how they be catching people. Iceman could have ended up on one of these fucking channels. He could, if this shit hadn't got out the way they got out, Iceman could have. Bro, come on, man.
Exactly. It could have went downhill real fast.
Y'all saying that Iceman is stalking this girl? Hell, Man, come on now. All Jasmine got to do is tell her parents. Mom, Dad,
Exactly. And that would have been the end of that.
I got this 30-year-old man harassing me and stuff like that. Man, come on now. Don't you know they can have you arrested?
And then on top of that, all they parents have to do is look in the chat and see it's grown individuals talking and no children.
They can take down everybody's name that's in the chat, write that shit down, take that shit to the authorities.
And then once they go to the authorities, that whole chat is getting searched out, getting looked at easily.
I'm talking, oh no, cousin.
You have two individuals who should have known better than that. Same thing with Iceman and his chat. Basically, the three of them should have known better than to have underage people in their chat.
Like, y'all are fucking stupid. Y'all are dumb. Like, who does that?
Like, nobody. If you were a real eFed owner, you would chin check that at the door, because most eFed owners I know always do background checks before they bring them into the actual chat itself. I ain't gonna hold you.
Here's the thing about the whole scenario. The problem is with ONW and their ways of doing stuff. They are so desperate, they'd take anybody. They don't care if they're a pedophile, a criminal, whatsoever the case may be. They invite them in, and they don't think the repercussions and the bad surroundings that they are allowing in just by their leadership and also their movement.
Mm-hmm. Like you open the door to every single person, whether you're eFeder or not. Anybody who got the game, you just let them in for no apparent reason, without doing no type of background check, no conversations with them, anything. Like, are we just sitting up here letting everybody in for no apparent reason? You don't know what individual you may have in your chat. Like, come on. Is it so obvious that this is why we set the standard for why we check everybody at the door and leave drama out? Like, it's crazy.
You know, going back on this topic, you know, it's like Papa always told me, there's rights and wrongs of doing stuff. So in other words, for example, for like KJ's issue with him getting kicked out over some bullshit, there was right ways to go about it. Instead, you decided to not do the right thing and do what the wrong thing was. And pretty much it's cost you not only your friendship with KJ, it's cost you more than likely your eFed, because once everybody finds out the truth, I mean, that place is pretty much going down like Babylon. And, you know, not only that, but the third and effective thing is nobody's going to believe you. You can blame it on me. You can blame it on KJ. You can blame it on DJ all you want. But the fingers, you know, when you point fingers, the thumb's always pointing back at you. So just remember that.
It's like, what's that old saying goes? What's done in the dark comes to the light, CJ?
That's a Johnny Cash saying, yep.
And what ONW's whole section as a whole is coming back to bite them in the ass. And it's looking like everything that we've said in all these shows, CJ, is coming back to haunt them. All four of them. You killed a lot of good friendships that we've had over there, Dixie and Devin Broski. For what reason? All because of your stupid fucking block rule, all because if you're in ONW, you're not nowhere else routine. Let's be real. We have a freedom to go wherever the fuck we please in this e-fed industry. I don't care if we was in KJ's company, if we was in CJ's company, if we was over here in this e-fed, if we was over here in that e-fed. You can't hold us hostage to one e-fed, which is what you're doing with most of your fucking roster, Dixie and Devin Browski. You're keeping them like slaves. You two are the Vince McMahon of e-fedding.
Damn, that was heavy. That was very heavy.
Hold on. Since they're Vince McMahon, better watch. We all three going to end up on Kiss Their Ass Club or You're Fired list, one of the two.
Like, we don't want to be a part of your Kiss Your Ass Club. We don't want to be fired or whatever the case may be, because at the end of the day, you are showing that your true narrative has always been, we want who we want. But y'all say y'all family, but y'all not really family.
Hold on. How can we get fired? How can we get fired if we don't work for them?
Exactly.
Like, motherfucker, we freelance. We move around. If one person ain't on the Fed, okay, cool. There's other ways we can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, to get that person. But
And the one thing that they can't stand, KJ, is this. They can't stand a united front of people that's coming together to stand for a common cause. Kill toxicity and unite everybody in this e-fed industry. But unfortunately, they don't even know the first thing about uniting in the first place. Because you have a toxic guy over there, or a couple of toxic people in that company that you should have chin-checked a long time ago. If I'm not mistaken, KJ and CJ.
no.
You should have chin-checked these fuckers a long time ago. But unfortunately, you let them continue their parade while being this, I'm a goody two shoes. I'm a good guy. I don't do none of that shit. What the fuck? You really think that we're supposed to believe that you are this kind-hearted person, but deep down in your soul, you know you done dirt?
Deep down in your heart and your soul, you a reptilian son of a bitch.
Like, let's break the glass wall here. Y'all know damn well y'all can't fuck with real e-fed owners. Y'all swear y'all want all this good and positivity in your e-fed when you got a whole shitload of trouble at your doorstep and you don't want to chin check it. Funny how everything is coming back to full circle. Everybody's starting to see how they really are. But hey, the proof is in the pudding. I said my piece on several shows. CJ said his piece. KJ just said his piece. His girl said something on our end. Ryan said something on his end. Aaron Reyes has admitted his. Nixon got his truth. But guess what? Who don't have a truth here? Dixie, Devin, Feck, and Iceman. 4 individuals that don't even want to admit truth about what they do on a daily basis. I guess that old saying doesn't hold true with them 4. The truth don't set them free.
It never has. It never did.
They literally hold themselves to a bunch of fucking lies.
They
and
hold
it's eating them
themselves.
alive.
They hold themselves to a standard to where, oh, it's either us or nothing. It's either our way or the highway.
Like, what's that old saying, KJ? And I'm about to say it right now. They think their shit don't stink. They think their shit don't stink.
You know, like your mom always said, you think fat don't mean greasy. Okay, I'm gonna show you.
Like, we gonna show you better than we can tell you.
You gonna F around. You gonna F around and find out.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna fuck around and find out because you gonna fuck over the wrong person, and they not gonna. You don't know what that person going through. That you gonna fuck them over, and they gonna take that shit the wrong way. They gonna take it to heart, and there you go.
And like me and CJ pretty much said this. It's gonna come a time one day they're gonna run into the wrong, they're gonna say the wrong thing to the wrong person, and that person is literally gonna pop up on them, and then what are they gonna do? Nothing.
Oh no, get this. So then I get a text from them like, oh, until you pay back what you owe us, we're no longer friends and we're not gonna associate with you. I'm like, bitch,
Y'all
what?
already made that pretty much known from jump.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
Like they made that known from jump.
DJ,
What's up?
a normal, let me see, 20 to 35 minutes, 45 at the most. That's damn near what, $20, $30 a day, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if you get a Lyft ride, that's maybe $20, $30 a ride, maybe. But $100, if I gave you $100, that's for the whole week. So y'all was literally gonna charge me $300, $200. What type of crackhead cockamamie ass prices is that? Come on now, be for real.
You want to know what that tells me, KJ? They're petty and they desperate.
Man, desperate ain't even a fucking word, bro.
Desperate ain't even the word for that.
Desperate ain't even the word. Y'all are fucking sick. Y'all are mentally ill. Like y'all are
Like that
fucking
is greed.
Y'all are mentally fucking ill if y'all think somebody's gonna pay $200, $300 to go back and forth to work.
Like people don't pay that.
Who paying $200, $300 for a Lyft ride? Whoever it is,
Nobody.
point me to them so I can tell them how stupid they is.
Nobody is.
You paying $200, $300 for a Lyft ride? You stupid.
Like people don't realize. Like people forget, KJ. People forget this whole.
They pluck your ass. They
Didn't
take you straight.
be killing you.
They taking your dumb ass straight. If you sitting over here charging $200, $300 for a Lyft ride, they taking your ass straight to the cleaners. They taking your duck ass straight to the cleaners.
No ifs, no ands, no buts about it.
Man, nobody gonna sit here and charge no damn $200, $300. Now I see if you was saying, hey, can you take me from here to like Kentucky or from here to Georgia or some shit like that? That's $200, $300. That at least two. Because I understand,
that's reasonable. If you going like from one state to the other, cool. That I can see that being a $200-$300 ride because that's pretty much gas and stopping at multiple gas stations, the whole kit and caboodle. Cool. But for you to say that and you're in one state, driving that person around? Impossible.
That's impossible. Bitch, what? Do not come. No, do not come. No, you don't sat here and bumped your damn head. You think I'm gonna pay that?
And then here's the other thing that's the kicker part that I'm definitely about to address right now. Can y'all please stop with the fucking lurking on our channels? We know y'all fucking nosy sons of bitches. Stop with the fucking lurking. Do yourself a favor.
Nah, DJ, let them lurk. Let them lurk. They can actually see how to run a fucking eFed. Like, let them lurk. Let them lurk all they want to. If they can take notes.
What? Oh, that brings me to the song from Notorious B.I.G. Relax and take notes, bitch. If you heard that song, KJ.
Actually, I didn't. I didn't really grow up listening to Biggie like that, but
Like, when I listen to Big, like, that line that he said in that song was literally holding volumes about what the fuck Dixie and Devin Broski, Iceman Effect should be doing. Relax and take fucking notes.
and here's the thing. Here's my thing. Here's what I'm gonna say, right? And like I said, I made me and my wife both have sat here and said that y'all are completely like we don't fuck with y'all, we don't rock with y'all, none of that. For one, and for the main reason, and I didn't even know this about Iceman. I didn't know. My wife brought it to when I finally found out about it. My wife brought it to my attention, and I immediately what the fuck? Like, oh, not and the fact that y'all ain't checked them on it, y'all ain't told them about it, nothing. Y'all
They
just
sat there and they hid behind the narrative.
man,
Like,
y'all are
how
not
do y'all sit there and run an E-Fed with a man that is trying to date an underage child, yet y'all don't chin check this man not one fucking time about the shit? Make it make sense.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Had I would have known about this from the beginning, I would have never associated with Iceman. I would have never have interacted with him. I would have never did none of this. Had I
Like-
would have known about this a long time ago, because like I said, everybody that knew Jaslyn, well, I don't know if everybody knew, but I assumed that she was grown.
Like, here's my thing. I did not even know about the Jasmine situation because I met Iceman through an E-Fed named ERPW, ran by my good friend Miles Logan. Shout out to you. But the fact of the matter is, I did not even know about this whole Jasmine situation until I was in O&W. That him and Jasmine was a thing. If I would have known all this information back before I met Iceman, I would have never associated with him. Thus, I would have never met the people I met. You, CJ, Austin. I would have never met none of y'all if it wasn't for me being around O&W.
Man, it sounds like DJ was right, because if we go back and look on DJ's old podcast, DJ said this, that people's going to find out the truth about Dixie Broski, and then pretty much KJ's found out the truth, his wife, myself, KD, I mean, a whole lot of people has now found out what we all have found out.
And the truth hurts.
Man, fuck all that. It's past that. Like
truth
y'all-
don't even hurt to them no more. They wipe it off their shoulder and think they can carry on with their fucking day like everything is all sunshine and rainbows. Fuck that. It's not sunshine and rainbows over here. Y'all need to admit
Y'all gotta,
y'all
y'all gotta
wrongdoing.
think about it like this. Y'all gotta think about it like this. I look at it like this, bro. Y'all got kids. Me and my wife have a child. What makes you? How the hell you think we was gonna feel knowing that y'all talking to a known, knowing that this man is talking to a girl that was underage? I bet you, I bet you, if you look up Iceman name on the registry right now, I bet you it'll pop up. And if it don't, if it don't pop up,
It needs to.
come on, man. You're not finna sit up here and tell me that this man, like, you ain't finna sit here and tell me he ain't did this shit before.
Mm-hmm. Like
That's that.
and like if it's the first time he did that, I think he is hiding more behind the scenes than meets the eye. If he's talking to Jasmine, who was underage, who knows who he's talked to that was underage? Real talk.
And that's the crazy part, because
You know, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny that one of my sisters told me this a while back, matter of fact, and I didn't take the red flag. And she said, "Brother, I'm getting to worry about you because you're hanging around a pedophile." And I didn't know who it was at first, but now I know who she was talking about all along.
Wow.
Assman 3000.
AKA the cornbread guinea pig. Makes
don't
me wonder.
don't be going back to them talking about we picking on you, talking about we teasing, we picking on you, none of that. Nah, we protect ours, like we protect those who have kids. We protect our women, our kids. We protect those. No, bro, Iceman, you wrong, and you did, and you know you wrong, and you gonna
Dead
get
wrong.
punished for that because it's gonna come to the light, whether you like it or not, whether you admit to it or you don't. It's gonna come to the light, son. Like,
And at the end of the day, this is my message to basically Dixie and Devin Brosky. Y'all have kids, and y'all let y'all kids talk to Iceman 3000. Make it make fucking sense. And y'all ain't chin checked this motherfucker not one time. Miss me with that bullshit. Y'all law guilty by association.
Wonder where DJ got that line at. Guilty by association.
a lot of people would say they guilty by association. A lot of people would say that. A lot of people would hear us right now, and a judge would sit here and say, "Oh, you knew about it, so you continuously let these people."
I mean, it's
talk
like
to
going
you.
in the courtroom. You know, speaking about a judge, it's like going in the courtroom and you know that the person you're hanging around is either a child rapist, child molester, bank robber, murderer, whatever the case may be. Just because you ain't doing it doesn't mean you're guilty by association. So in other words, if you knew that they was doing it and you didn't tell the judge or tell anybody else, you're guilty as well as they are. I hope you guys know about that. What KJ?
So at the end of the day, it goes as saying, y'all sat there and allowed everything to go down, Dixie and Devin Brosky, and y'all did not do a motherfucking thing to stop it. How does that feel on your conscience? And I know it's eating y'all alive.
Like, ain't no way in the fuck. Ain't no way in the fuck I'm finna sit up here And oh, well, somebody I know was doing this and I didn't say nothing. Motherfuckers will look at me like, bro, you guilty by association. Like I just tell them the truth. Like I didn't know. But motherfuckers will still throw it on you like, nah, it don't matter if you didn't know. You guilty by association. Like, bro, nah. Now if y'all didn't know, okay, that's cool. But that's on
Well,
him.
At
But
the end of
y'all
the day,
knew.
but at the end of the day, here's the thing. They listen in to our podcast, me and CJ's podcast, and every truth that we said, they take our words and they chew them up, but they regurgitate what they want to hear out of it instead of the God's honest truth.
In other words, they twist their words for their own advantage, is what DJ's trying to say.
You twist our words to your advantage, thinking that, oh, y'all truth is golden. There is nothing golden about y'all truth at all. But y'all want to be church-going people. If anybody in y'all church know that y'all was associated with a pedophile, they would cast y'all out immediately. And that's facts.
Oh, that's big facts.
There's nothing to be said about what we all been admitting is real. Y'all sat there, y'all burnt the bridge with us because, oh, y'all wanted y'all way and y'all wanted to manipulate us to be y'all guinea pig. No, it don't work that way. We came there to help y'all as a whole, but y'all don't want to help yourselves.
Now it ain't even helping. It ain't even help. Like, bro, no, bro. Once that shit came up about Iceman, bro, no, fuck all that helping shit, bro. Now motherfucker don't want nothing to do with you. Whatever happened to you, it happened. Cause nah, I can't sit here and I can't sit here and support a brand. Like if y'all didn't, like I said before, if y'all didn't know, y'all didn't know. But y'all knew and didn't say anything. So no, I'm not finna fall for that. I'm not standing for that. Cause I got kids of my own. I'm not finna stand for that. At the end of the day, I'm a man. And as a man, as a grown man, I'm not finna sit here and say, oh no, Ice Man, it's okay, man. We all make mistakes. No, nigga, no. You don't get no pat on the head for that. You don't get no
You ain't getting no pass for that.
You don't get no pass for that. You don't get no pat on the head for that, boy. Like, nah. You dead
You
wrong,
lucky.
son.
Like he is lucky that
If it was up to
nobody
me,
haven't shot his ass yet.
if it was up to me, man, look, if you truly a man, Ice Man, bro, you would really turn yourself in. And that's just me. Admit to what you did and be real about it. Be real about your shit. Yes, I did it. I did it. I did this, that, and the third or whatever. Yeah, just admit to what you did. And maybe, just maybe the universe will be aligned. Cause right now, bro, you a bitch in my eyes. Like, cause
I mean, we pretty much covered all the topics for 2 hours, so I think we need to do the closing and pretty much just close it out. So if you got anything to say, KJ, the floor is yours. If not, we're going to close this thing out.
my thing is, I'm gonna just say this, and hopefully the next podcast we do will be talking about everybody's individual companies and stuff like that. But what I'm gonna say is, do not, and I repeat, do not. If you know if you know somebody out there that's doing wrong and they ain't got no business, speak up, say something, tell somebody. Get this man some. If y'all really true friends with this man, like y'all say, get this man some help. Get this man some fucking help. Tell this man that's not what you do. It ain't cool to do that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, y'all want to be scumbags? You know, hey, go ahead. Like I say, this is my last time speaking on it. I don't want nothing to do with you. Don't come calling us. Don't come. Y'all can talk about us all you want to. I don't care. But the fact that y'all associate with that man, I don't want our name attached to y'all. So I'm gonna say this right here, right now. Y'all do y'all and stay over there. We gonna do us and stay over here. Y'all want to come in our chats and come in our lives and chats and talk shit? Cool. Ain't nobody gonna block you. Ain't nobody gonna block you. You know what I'm saying? Because I learned a long time ago. Hey, look, we appreciate the free views. So, like I said, you come over there with that bull crap, ain't nobody gonna block you. We just not gonna entertain you. We gonna look at your name, see your name in the chat, keep going. We ain't gonna do nothing to you. We ain't gonna block you. We ain't gonna do none of that. We just gonna see your name in the chat. Oh, okay, keep going. So that's how it should be in the first place. But TJ, we gonna go get up off of here. It's been a very educational ass turn of events. I'm still on PlayStation, so we can hop back in and talk about this off the air. Just add me in a party with DJ or whatever. We can talk about this and whatever. But ladies and gentlemen, next time y'all see NWF, like I said, a bunch of people got released. A bunch of people contracts expired, so I had to do everything all over. I had to re-scout more people. But hey, like I said, NWF is returning. I'm doing my finalizations on everything right now. And probably because today is Saturday. So probably tomorrow.
No, today's Sunday.
Oh yeah, today's Sunday. Okay. So today's Sunday. So I'm probably gonna run the first episodes of Revolution and Shockdown Live, and we're gonna go from there. But and if y'all want to tune in to more TNA, y'all make sure y'all come here and make sure y'all tune in for the next Inferno. And if y'all want to see the next Revolution or Shockdown Live from NWF, I'm gonna tell bro to put my link in the description below, so y'all can come over here. Y'all can also catch this stuff over here. But hey, CJ, I'm gonna let you close us out, brother.
This has been the moment of truth, and you know, KJ made a moment of truth happen. And before we close it out, I'm gonna let DJ have last words because I know DJ, you know, hopped off here. But DJ, if you got any last words, I'm gonna give it to you before we close this out with my last words.
So my last words is this, and I'm gonna be straight from the heart with this. When you know things that have been going on throughout the history of y'all EFED with people that y'all associate yourselves with, and y'all never can check them for no apparent reason, you find yourselves in behind the 8 ball because now you don't realize how much of a mess y'all made. And I hope y'all see this through accordingly or close your doors. You don't deserve to be an EFED, and you don't deserve the credibility y'all have. Y'all have associated yourselves with liars and manipulators all this time. and now it's finally catching up to you. So you reap what you sow, and that's all that needs to be said.
I mean, DJ took the words out of my mouth. This has been the moment of truth. I want to thank KJ, Holloway, and also Chaotic Danger for being a part of this, and we will see you guys on the next one. But before we do, hit that intro, guys.
Yeah, no running this time. Lights on, mirrors up, moments here. It's the moment of truth. No more excuses. Every choice you made comes back to use it. Friends turn goals when the pressure hits. Stand in the fire or forever quit. Moment of truth. Face it or lose it. Woke up to the same old lies in the mirror. Chase paper dreams, now the vision's clearer. Homies I rode with plotting on my back, smiling in my face while they sharpening the axe. I gave them trust, they gave me lessons. Now I'm counting scars instead of blessings. Karma don't sleep, it just waits patient. Every seed you plant grows its own payment. No cap, no filter, no fake applause. When the mask drops, who you really are. It's the moment of truth. No more excuses. Every choice you made comes back to use it. Friends turn goals when the pressure hits. Stand in the fire or forever quit. Moment of truth. Face it or lose it. I used to run from mirrors, hated what I saw. Now I stare it down till the pain withdraws. Bills stacking high, pride stacking low. Had to learn the hard way, you reap what you sow. Temptation whispered, just one more play. But that road leads straight to yesterday. Lost some battles, yeah, but won the war inside. Took the L's and turned them into pride. No more hiding, no more fronting for the gram. Real, recognize real, that's the only plan. So when the night gets quiet and the doubts creep in, ask yourself straight, where do I begin? To fix the damage, to heal the sin. This is where the real story kicks in. It's the moment of truth. No more excuses. Every choice you made comes back to use it. Rise from the ashes or stay in the pit. Own your story. That's the ultimate hit. Moment of truth. Yeah, we all gotta face it.